Ladies and gentlemen, although we can't hear you, we know you're there in spirit, so please put your isolated hands together for DBI's Mike Hockman. And me, apparently, because I forgot to turn off my own video.
Welcome to Death by Improv's solitary staycation. Me and my ghost pineapple here are your hosts for today's show. We're going to be making up stuff based on suggestions we're getting from you in the chat, as well as stuff people filled out in a Google form I put out earlier today. So thank you for joining us. Presumably you know who we are. We're Death by Improv from Central New Jersey. If you're tuning in from somewhere else outside New Jersey, or just if you feel like representing your town in Jersey, put it in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We're so glad you're here. We're going to bring out the rest of Death by Improv now, but let's get everyone on screen.
Woo!
Yeah! So we are going to be performing a bunch of games for you. And while this show is totally free, we do want to encourage you to consider donating to worthy causes if you're able in these difficult times. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see we've got a link for the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, who helps provide access to families in need for food. They're a wonderful organization. You can go to that link. You can go to our website, deathbyimprov.com, to find that link again, as well as links to Coming Home, which if you watched last show, we were pointing you towards them, as well as the theaters we normally perform at. They're all nonprofits and could all use your help if you're able. So we're going to kick things off now with a game called Interawap. What's going to happen is Navdeep has murdered someone. She is a guilty person, hopefully, and she has her headphones off right now, off screen, and is not listening as I get these suggestions from you guys. So in the chat, you provided me with some people here. So here, she has killed Frankenstein's monster at White Castle. And the horrible weapon, I didn't ask in the chat, but I'm going to go to my Google document over here. And she used a...
I already need a recap because I forgot the first two things.
She has killed Frankenstein at White Castle.
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster, you are correct. At White Castle with her very own Muppet. Gonna signal to Navdeep in the chat to come back. And when she's in here, headphones on, take it away.
I hope you're happy. You did a horrible, horrible thing, and we're gonna get you to confess.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think so. And you know what? You're asking for it now. Because we're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to get a confession out of you, and we're going to get some practice in for our Policemen's Benevolent Association variety show that we're all singing in together.
Yeah.
I hate singing. Ugh.
Well, tough. Because you're going to have to listen. And you're going to have to put up with it.
Damn it.
And you, in our opinion, are guilty of murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, ba 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 da da. Ooh.
You did it. He was gone. Yeah, I don't know if you even knew what was going on.
Wow.
All I know is that he was already led. The problem was he's already dead. Murder, bum ba ba da 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 da, murder, bum ba ba da 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 da, murder, bum ba ba da 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 da, murder, bum ba ba da 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 da.
How could you stop the beating heart of a guy who was made from dead body parts?
Wow.
Murdering him was really rude at a place with such toker-friendly fast food. Murder, bum ba ba da ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da ba da da, murder, bum bum ba da ba da da.
Hey, get your hand out of there.
Wahoo.
That thing on your hand made it there.
Wahoo.
And you did it at the place
Wahoo.
where you can order a crave case. Murder, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da.
This case couldn't get any wilder, even if you got a bunch of sliders.
Wow.
And I think you're in a rut because you stuck your hand up the murder weapon's butt. Murder, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da, murder, bum ba ba da da. Ooh.
Killing him was a hassle. That's why I killed him at White Castle.
Woo.
Frankenstein's monster was gentle, so I had to cup it. And I killed him with a puppet. I guess.
And you
am
are guilty.
Guilty.
Okay.
Bum ba ba da ba da, guilty.
Guilty.
Bum
Oh.
ba ba da da,
Guilty.
guilty. Bum ba ba da da,
Guilty.
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 Yay!
Yeah.
We're going to keep things going with our next game called Gratuitous Remakes. This game is going to start with Ryan and Kate on screen, and they're going to play a scene for you guys inspired by a suggestion I've got from my Google Doc here. We're going to see a two-person scene that'll be 1 minute long. At the end of that minute, we're going to see that same scene replayed with two different actors putting it into a completely different genre, which you guys have provided a few in the chat here. Feel free to shout out with a few more as the game goes on. So we're going to kick things off with Kate and Ryan. No specific genre, but your suggestion is going to be The Lion Queen with 1 minute on the clock. And begin.
Mom, I can't go to sleep. There's a lion queen in my closet.
Darling, it's just your imaginary grandma. I was like her. She was like me. And, you just got things in your head and you think she's in the closet. But
I thought it was imaginary too until the animals from my closet started getting thrown out at me.
well, darling, just catch them. Open up your arms up. See? It's more friends for you. You're always making problems where there aren't any. Joe,
Why does imaginary grandma want to hurt me?
Joe, imaginary grandma does not want to hurt you. She just wants you to go the heck to sleep.
Well, then she should be quiet.
Well,
She's singing to me now.
all right. Do you want to know a secret?
Oh, okay.
If you really want grandma to stop talking to you, tell her you do believe in Jesus.
And see. Let's see that again, this time with Mona and Michelle putting it into the genre of paranormal teen romance.
Mom, there's like ghosts in my closet.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Not in your
I mean,
closet, honey.
Clearly, that's where the noises are coming from.
Honey, I heard that one.
See what I mean? They're throwing things at me. Ah! Wow! What is going on?
Grandma said she'd be back. She always
I
did.
actually went into the closet. I can't even tell you what I saw in there.
Did you try to catch him?
I'm gonna try again.
Listen. If you just want it to go away, just say the J word.
Jockstrap?
And scene. Let's see that again, this time with Lex and Navdeep as a, I'm going to mash up two of the genres I see here. Let's see, a sci-fi crime drama.
Mom, something rogue is happening in my closet.
Joe, I've seen this pattern before. I think it's your grandmother coming back as the Lion Queen.
Well, here's the truth, Mom. I've been working in my science lab to create a reanimated version of Grandma. You know how much I love Frankenstein's monster.
Your grandma? Reanimated?
Yes, but she's haunting me. I think I've created something too far from the future to belong where we are now. We're not supposed to be able to reanimate corpses until like 2053.
But then how will today affect the future?
Honestly, with creepy freaking singing coming from the closet from reanimated dead grandma.
You know, there was a tale that I heard that I think I can figure out how we can
Like
put
a
it away
lion's
for
tail?
good. Like a lion's tail.
Okay.
And it has to do with a guy named Jesus.
And scene. Let's see this one final time with Mick and Farley with a wonderful suggestion from Mick's own brother. Let's see this as a pop-up book.
Mom?
What is it, my sweet?
I was wondering if we could reanimate Grandpa.
No. Do you know how to do that?
Well, I think what we need is a big electric light to come down and take him.
Where are we gonna get a big electric light?
Well, we can build one and grow it from the ground.
Where did you learn to do such a thing? I never taught you how to grow a big magnetic electric light out of the ground.
Well, it was one of the things I learned from Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa, you were such a kidder.
And scene. For our next game, I need Kate and Farley to hop on screen. And for this game, Farley isn't going to be able to hear anything that happens after we get the suggestion.
We might have lost Farley.
Where
Might
is
have.
Farley?
no.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he seems to have disconnected.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw Ryan into this scene instead. So Ryan will not be able to hear anything in this scene once it gets started. So Ryan, why don't you hop on screen and take your headphones off in just a moment. And your suggestion is going to be, I asked the audience for a fun fact they love. And I got a couple here. Morristown has a leather wallet made from human skin? That's disgusting.
Farley's back. Get him in here.
Sure, Farley, hop on screen. Ryan was going to take your place. Here, how about this? Coconuts kill more people than sharks annually. Might not be true. I don't know. But
I don't think Farley is connected to audio
no.
yet.
nope. Ryan, just get back in here.
They kill people by them dropping on their heads.
The wonders of the internet.
Improvising.
So your suggestion is coconuts kill more people annually than sharks. And Ryan, take your headphones off and begin.
Babe, let me do your back. We've got to stay safe. You're well, come here. Come here. Okay. You're so pale. Why do you always have to blend it in after I blend it in?
I'm just gonna let it happen. I don't feel the will to live anymore. Everything's dangerous. It doesn't matter. Okay, something bad's gonna kill me eventually. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna happen. So I just need to live with that reality. Okay, Lisa, just let me go.
Are you taking your supplements, babe?
Don't talk to me like that, okay? I just feel like you are very protective and you won't let me just live my risk life. And just I don't care what it is that finally does me in, but I know it's gonna be something maybe from above. So just pardon me if I'm just like keeping my head on a swivel, okay?
It's because I love you so much that I care so much. But
Okay,
fine.
well now I feel
fine.
like you're getting mad at me, and I just don't appreciate that because if I'm gonna die, it's probably gonna be you. Now, based on the look upon your face. Oh, easy. Wait, just
what?
I love you, okay, and I know I'm gonna die someday, but I'd rather it not be today on this tropical island during our honeymoon.
I'm not gonna kill you. Why would I kill you? I love you. We just got married. That makes absolutely no sense. Why do you always do this?
No, don't freak out. Don't freak out. I just okay. Now I feel like you're sad for some reason when I'm just trying to live within my paranoid existence, okay? You wanted to marry me, and I said I wanted to get married in the bunker, and you said that would be fine. So here we are, okay? In our bunker with the projection of the ocean, so I can't get hit by a coconut. This should be, what's wrong with this?
And instead, it's you picking a fight. You always pick a fight with me.
Well,
And I just wanted to protect you. And maybe I thought it would be a little bit nice if I put some oil on you. Maybe.
Well, how about I...
And scene. So, Ryan.
What was happening?
You'll have to watch the feed later to find out.
Right.
So, moving on to our next game. It's a game we call Shatner and Company. Lex, Navdeep, and Mick are going to be playing a scene. And they are going to be rotating between some bad impressions. We've done this similar things to this with William Shatner in the past, so we've retired him from even being a suggestion. That's why it's all about his friends. So for this, I've got some suggestions from our Google Doc here, and we're going to do some new ones got posted since we looked at this earlier. So we're going to be doing Elmer Fudd, Dr. Evil, and what?
Marcel Marceau, apparently.
Sorry, I lost my place on my sheet. Popeye, Elmer Fudd, and Dr. Evil. So this is going to be three characters switching between you guys. Whenever I say switch, at any given time, you each have to be doing one of them. And your suggestion to get started is going to be The Untold Story of Betty White is the title of this scene.
Excuse me, is this the auditions for the Golden Girls?
You've come exactly to the right place. Here, we're working on a documentary biodrama about Betty. Are you here to audition?
Wow! Am I here to audition?
I don't think you're gonna get it, buddy. It's mine.
Listen, there are 1 million parts in this film. You all will have opportunities to audition for my picture.
There's plenty of parts for all of us to go around.
Listen, I was clearly made for Betty.
Switch.
But I think you're both going to be perfect for this part.
Listen, I've got the look, and I've got the demeanor that I think is appropriate for Betty White. So let's just call this quits and send the others home.
I really appreciate this offer, but we've got to go through the entire audition process.
I mean, I'm trying to help you out.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. Wow!
Well, listen, I'm going to need you both to take your time and do some Betty White line readings, all right? Let's hear it.
I've been practicing Betty White
Switch.
my entire life.
Good, because that's what we need you to audition with today.
Blanche, why do you have to call me stupid?
Oh, I don't think you can hang with that, sir. Do you want to give it a shot?
Okay, here's my best Betty White that I could possibly do.
Switch.
Be very, very quiet.
Switch.
I'm freaking hunting. I'm freaking
Switch.
hunting Rue McClanahan here. Wow!
Blanche, you're a whore. Blanche is a whore.
And see. Our next game is going to be called Split Screen. Could I get Kate, Michelle, Farley, and Mona in this game, please? And for this one, Kate and Michelle will be playing one scene. Farley and Mona will be playing another, each with different suggestions going in completely different directions. What ties them together is the last line of one scene will become the first line of the other whenever I call switch. So we'll go back and forth between the two scenes, tied together by the last thing we heard each time. For Kate and Michelle, your suggestion, I asked for some song lyrics here. So Kate and Michelle, your suggestion is Everybody Needs a Go-To Karaoke Song. And Farley and Mona, your suggestion is Mama Just Killed a Man. So let's start with Everybody Needs a Go-To Karaoke Song, and begin.
All right. I think this one's probably going to suit your bets, Betty.
Okay, Jan, I'm so excited. Your tutelage has just meant the world to me.
Well, Betty, I've been rooting for you since the college days.
I know. And now that I finally hit 40, it's time. It's time to debut.
Betty, you don't look a day over 32.
Thank you. It's the prune juice.
You know, you're definitely going to have to include that in one of the ceremony speeches about the prune juice.
I love that idea.
All right.
Okay.
You're going to get him. This is your best one yet.
Switch.
You're gonna get him. This is your best one yet. All right, you're gonna kill this guy. All right, you're gonna ram it right in his head.
I didn't realize that my first time would be so complicated. I just thought that I would just go in and do the deed and then it would be done. I didn't realize there was all these rules around it.
Well, no, of course there's rules. You gotta have a certain etiquette, okay? If you're gonna go in and kill a guy, you gotta have your wits about you, and you gotta have the right weapon.
I have no wits.
You have no wits?
I have no wits. I don't know where my wits are.
You've had wits. I remember we did that bank job back in 32, and you had some wits about you.
Well, yeah, that was a really good heist in 32.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so
maybe I do have what it takes. I mean, but the thing is that didn't involve any kind of murder. That was just.
But that didn't involve any kind of murder.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a chance to show them what you really got, Betty.
I'm never gonna make the contest. I'm never gonna be the winner, Jan.
I mean, just because murder isn't in the rules doesn't mean we can't bend a few things to make sure you really shine there, Betty.
Jan, I meant there wasn't murder in the lyrics.
That there was.
Yeah. What are you?
I mean, Betty, what my?
Are you? Wait. You're thinking a little.
I mean, yeah. I mean, my heart could go on. Could definitely kill someone.
I mean, that song alone, right? That's just, I can screech the rest of them can.
Switch.
I mean, I can screech like the rest of them can.
Oh, we know you can screech, all right? We're going to need those pipes, all right, when we're doing our next job, all right? 'Cause what you're going to be doing, you're going to disguise yourself as a lounge singer. Yes, all right, and you're gonna meet the club owner, and then you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him, because that's what we hired you for, is to kill. You're gonna seduce and then kill.
I'm not so good with the seducing part either. I mean, back when we were doing bank heists, there was no flirting. That's kind of weird.
I mean, it's kind of weird that there's no floating here, Betty. We are singing the Titanic after all.
I mean, it's real strange. Yeah.
Betty, you really don't look like you're over 32, but Betty, I think maybe you are too old for this, Betty.
What?
I don't know, Betty. The prune juice bit didn't seem to go over as well as I thought it was going to. People thought that was kind of weird.
No, Jan. My heart will go on.
Switch.
My heart will go on.
Oh, yeah.
I got the lounge singer chops. I got it, Bobby. I got it.
Yeah. You're definitely gonna make an appearance, and you're definitely gonna make the job work really well. Especially, you're gonna distract all the audience members.
That's the plan. Distract the audience member off the manager.
All right, let's hear it again. Just from the top. Go again.
My heart will
Switch.
go.
My heart will go on.
My heart! It's more, it's up here!
That's it. For our next game, Michelle's going to pop back out here, but we're going to get Mick and Ryan on screen as well for a game called Tata. What's going to happen is
we're actually going to have.
No, don't even worry. Go.
We're going to have Farley. Yes, we are.
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's Farley. Farley needs to get back in.
Come on.
Oh,
Scene swap.
what a sweet guy.
That's
So,
very
what's going to happen here is I'm going to give each of these players a consonant sound that will have to replace the beginning of everything they say. So this scene is going to be inspired by something from my Google sheet over here. This scene will take place in the sewers of London. Michelle, everything you say is going to start with a P sound, so P. Mick, everything you say is going to start with a TH.
The.
And Farley, anything you say is going to start with a W. Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
So take it away to the sewers of London.
Thug sits his sever so smelly sounds here.
Well, baby, when the wagon wing with when the weather were with when we wait the week winter.
That's exactly the size of thing. When I sifted the sand soul to see some sounds here.
What of course. What I read in the reviews of the restaurant one wheel was what if you're what written when we reach, you're not written what wall.
So, see, don't sound so subject too soon. So I seen the food fight still be delicious.
Perhaps pied pon poo peep upstairs.
Well, you we were well.
Pel pizza.
We were.
So does I.
we
I sell sausage, then pepperoni, then onions.
We you a one wall. Going Wita.
Pel P per peking pings little poo, seriously, pen, pound pilly peed poo pee pound peer, but pilly pon preets.
But the thing that seeps in science is, that these are selling seats that sounds here. Is that something from this restaurant? Or perhaps since it says the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have relocated to London, then that's they're selling the seats from.
Pie pud paper pon poor.
So this is even better. So I think that's the sense the seats have some size of the Sid, the South Navy size of seats and now.
West. We went, the Weberly ghost at the west wall. It one where when wars win that way when win west away.
Yeah, I hope exactly, but poor paying.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Oh my goodness.
This day.
I can't quite place it, but Farley, you reminded me of some sort of cartoon character from the 80s.
I was thinking of Life of Brian.
Oh.
So our next game is going to be called Lazy Susan. It's going to be for 4 players. So Kate, Ryan, Farley, and Lex are going to get on screen.
Okay.
So for this game, we're going to have 4 scenes happening in rotation. So they're going to happen based on when Kate is the first name I say in the 2 names I'll call out. Kate, your suggestion is going to be a burrito blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan, your suggestion is going to be a Meet the Fockers t-shirt. And Farley, your suggestion is going to be a re-gifted oversized t-shirt that was comically large for you. And Lex, your suggestion is a paddle boat.
Okay.
So let's start with Kate.
Should we do a recap?
Oh yeah, sure. Kate, recap.
Blanket burrito.
Ryan.
Meet the Fockers t-shirt.
Farley.
A re-gifted, oversized, extra large t-shirt that's too big for me. I couldn't fit.
Lex.
Paddle boat.
Let's start with Kate and Ryan.
I won't stop crying. Will you please please?
No, I you're doing such a great job. I know that this is hard for you and that you haven't slept in I don't know. How long has it been? I just woke up. What's going on now?
I don't even know what day it is.
Oh, it's Friday. It's, we're doing, everything's fine.
Would you please?
Everything's fine.
Can you please just stay home from work today?
Look, she clearly likes you more, right? Look how much she's emoting. She doesn't do that with me.
I don't even know what to do with a chihuahua.
I know. Okay. I'll hold it. Just.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez. Hey. Oh my God, you're asleep already. Okay. Well, yeah. Listen. Okay.
Switch Ryan and Farley.
Hey, so Dad, I'm ready for my next big part. I know I haven't been in a movie in a while, but I feel like I'm ready. The world is ready for Ben Stiller again.
I don't know, Benny boy. You're keeping yourself back a little bit, right? You're getting yourself mixed up with these comedic types. I want you to do more serious roles.
No. The world needs my kind of energy again. Everyone's freaking out, and I can channel that energy into what we're all experiencing.
Nah. I liked it better when you was doing reality bites and you was the yuppie guy. You do more yuppie things.
Dad, you wouldn't understand. This. Come on, man.
Look, I've been in the business for over 40 to 50 years, all right?
Do you remember when I was in Meet the Fockers? Look.
Yeah, I remember.
That was a
Wear the
hit that
t-shirt
made
all the
millions of
time.
dollars.
You're freaking out your mother, all right? You got to move past the Fockers.
Switch. Farley and Lex.
I can't really fit in this t-shirt. Can you help me out of this, please? I can't get out of it.
Dad, if you don't like your Hanukkah present, just say so. You don't have to make a big show of it.
It's not that I don't like it. It's too big for me. Maybe we could use it as a tent. We'll bring it camping with us.
Are you placating me, or do you actually mean that you want to use an oversized t-shirt that I got you because I love you as a freaking tent?
I just can't wear it. All right. So maybe if we take it as a tent, it'll show that like I like your gift, and I like you at the same time together.
If you like it, then just wear it and tell me how comfortable it is. That's what you taught me to do when I get gifts.
Yeah, but it's not comfortable. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to my son. I'm sorry.
Dad, do you remember last year you gave me a pair of boxers that were size XS?
Yes, I do remember. And I don't know, I thought you looked pretty good in them.
First of all, I didn't know you were looking. And second of all I said was thank you.
I know, but it's just the way I was raised. You know how that goes.
Grandma and Grandpa are buttholes, Dad.
I know.
Which, Lex and Kate.
So I appreciate you coming on this blind date. I've not done it before, Teresa, but I thought that I could maybe woo you over with an observation I have. Is it okay if I share my observation?
Oh, okay, Danny. Yeah.
Shouldn't they call this a pedal boat? It's the one boat we don't paddle. We pedal it with our feet. It's a pedal boat.
I get it.
Alan told me you were a 10. You're definitely an even number. 8 possibly. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you got 8 potential.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind pedaling a little bit more? Like, I don't
No.
feel like I should. You wouldn't mind. That means you would not mind. Like, taking the language as the language, that means you would not mind. So, could you put the pedal to the virtual metal, if you will?
Danny, I have a PhD in linguistics.
Switch.
Yes.
Kate and Ryan.
That was a great nap.
Oh, how do you feel?
I feel
sweetie?
great. How do you?
Oh.
How am I? What? She's not even crying.
I know, isn't it great?
Where
I
is
haven't
she?
seen her in a while.
What?
I mean, I
What do you
put her away.
Did you bottle feed her?
I think there was probably a bottle where I put her. I mean, just she's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
Where did you put her? Her diaper has to be changed.
Switch. Farley and Lex.
I mean, other than camping, the only thing I could do is we can maybe take it skydiving. I think that's a good idea. Me and you skydiving with your big oversized t-shirt.
Dad, it's not my big oversized t-shirt. I gave it to you. And it's obviously not a parachute, Pops.
But I can't wear it, okay? All right? I just can't wear it. It doesn't look good with anything that I own.
Dad, do you see this necktie that I'm wearing right now? It barely passes my nipple region. But you gave it to me, so I wear it every 8th night.
And you're great. You're wonderful. You come from good raising stock, and I will always thank your mother for that. But I was raised by grandparents that didn't care about gifts, so I don't care about your gift.
No, Saul and Claire don't care about anyone. It's true.
Sorry.
And they should rot in hell.
Ryan and Farley.
Then you deal with that.
No, it's too over the top. I can't. No, it's gotta go back.
Dad, I can't run away from another pretend thing in a museum. People don't even go to museums anymore.
I know, but the museums were where you did your best work. Oh, Benny boy, what are we gonna do with yous?
Dad, just will you at least be in one of my movies?
I'll be in one of your movies. I'll save your career again.
Switch, Lex and Kate.
So, do you know that it's actually pronounced buoyancy, like a buoy?
It's not. It's not. So, where'd you grow up?
Oh, I'm from a small town in California called Los Angeles. That's how we say it.
Switch, Kate and Lex.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Have you seen a little chihuahua? My husband let her out in the backyard maybe about an hour or two ago.
Like cute, kind of brownish, fuzzy, 4 legs.
Yeah, with a pink diaper.
Pink diaper. No.
What?
Unless you mean the one. This is awkward. Unless
Have you seen my
one-
dog? You've seen my dog.
Was it dead? Was your lost dog dead?
What?
Yeah, I saw your dog. It's dead. It's dead. Your partner, your husband, your spouse. He did not put it out back. He lobbed it out back from your upstairs window. That's what I saw it. I applauded because it was acrobatic on the way down.
Switch, Farley and Ryan.
You see this thing? You see this? It says "Meet the Fockers" on it. My son
It's
gave
a nice
it.
shirt. It's a nice T-shirt,
No,
Dad.
it's terrible.
Some people would
I
appreciate
hate
it.
It's so big. I can't take it anywhere.
But I didn't know what size you were. I just got the biggest size. Just come on, Dad.
No.
Bad scene. For our next game, Kate and Navdeep are going to be playing a scene where Kate will change characters anytime I have the whim to change it. And for your suggestion for this one, I'm going with, in our Google Doc, I asked people to give me, if they were going to write a movie about their own life, what would they call it? And I got, sorry, I got to scroll because I went to the wrong thing. I'm a jerk and totally am looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, that's not what I asked people.
Yeah.
This scene, however, will take place in the parking lot of a Golden Corral. That's what this scene is. And Kate is switching whatever I call it.
10 minutes till they open, Mom.
You know, I've been waiting till you were old enough and I could bring you to the most special place on earth.
I still don't really understand why I had to wait, Mom. It's just food.
Listen, the ribs are something that your body can only handle once you're 18. And I didn't trust that your system would be able to digest them. And I wanted to enjoy it. And I didn't really feel like taking you home if you got sick.
All right, whatever, Mom. Like, I'm happy to finally have this Golden Corral stuff. You know?
They're the ribs. Have some respect.
Okay, the ribs. And then can we maybe stop talking about it so much?
Listen, once you have them, you're not going to be able to stop talking about them. They're just
Freeze. Kate, a Dickensian London orphan.
Listen, this is really special to me, so I wish you could just suck it up, okay? Humor me, please.
Name me some food, miss. Miss, will you please give me some food? A hey penny?
You know, I wish. I'm happy to hear you've changed your mind, and I'm just.
Blimey, lady, you paid me.
There's 5 minutes left. Please don't embarrass me when we go in there.
I'm gonna sell you on the street.
I'm your mother, and I wish you would speak to me with respect. I'm gonna take you in and feed you the best meal you've ever had in your life, and something that's very special to me.
Freeze. Kate, a carnival barker.
Come on down, come on down, come on down the Golden Corral. We'll be open in 7 minutes. Golden Corral, ribs. Golden Corral, ribs. Ma, you want to join in?
Did you invite your MMORPG friends? I told you I am not paying for them.
Yes, I invited them on because I'm trying to have fun. F-U-N. Fun, 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 fun.
You can have fun with me. I'm your mother, but I don't know why you have to hang out with these like street rat type kids from all over the world.
Right here. Here we go. It's like an airplane landing, but for Golden Corral.
Listen, I just hope that they brought money for themselves. They can sit at the table with us, but I am not paying for them.
My mother's rich.
Freeze, Kate, one of the Real Housewives.
And I'm not paying for them, and I hope they behave themselves.
I know. Like, I wouldn't pay for her, but like, she wouldn't pay for her. So then, like, I don't know. I found some dirt about her husband. Like, made sure it hit the page 6. But I'm gonna say Becky did it and not me.
Whose husband are you digging up dirt on in high school? I'm so glad you're done with this. Like, I don't want you to be in that school anymore.
Anyone's husband. And by the way, I must say, you're looking extra perky today.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. I've been trying to buy a new vitamin C serum, but that's besides the point. Why are you digging up dirt?
Stop stirring the pot, or I'm gonna flip this table.
Just because you're turning 18 does not mean that you can mess around with somebody's husbands. That's how homes get wrecked. I taught you better than that.
This is what it sounds like to have wrinkles. La 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 la.
I've been using vitamin C serum.
Freeze, Kate, Cookie Monster.
Let's go inside.
Give me my cookies.
Can you?
Golden Corral have cookies.
They will, but can you chill out on the mints? Like, we just got inside. Oh my God.
I'm going to eat cookies, Mom. Mom.
We came here for the ribs.
Mom.
The ribs. Can you
I don't want no ribs. Mom, I don't have teeth. I can't eat them.
They are tender, fall off the bone. You'll be able to gum them. But I need you to just behave yourself for a few minutes so you don't embarrass me in front of Carol.
Freeze, Kate, Oprah.
She's my favorite.
Invited Carol?
Carol is my favorite waitress here.
She's one of my favorite things. I love Carol.
I'm glad you can finally meet her. It's really
you know what?
important to me.
Carol got a car.
Bad seed. So our next game is a game called Spoon River. I need Ryan, Mick, Michelle, Farley, and Mona will be playing. What's going to happen here is these are going to be 5 points of view telling us about one event as it unfolds. And that event will be a famous fairy tale or nursery rhyme that people provided in our Google form. So you guys will be telling the story of the boy who cried wolf from 5 points of view. So everyone can click on off, and whoever's left standing will start.
Hey there, my name's Jimmy. I'm the lumberjack here in these forests, and I keep hearing this kid over and over again screaming about something or other. I don't even know what he's talking about. So, I'm just hanging out in these woods listening for this kid around. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, hi. My name's Mommy. I have a son. His name is Jake. That's right. My youngest son is Jake. He keeps trying to get my attention of some sort, and I have no clue what he's trying to say. He really is kind of annoying. Jake. That's right.
I'm Jakey, and I just learned about pranking. And I just it's so funny when people think something's happening that's scary, but then it's not.
My name is Reginald Vell Johnson. I'm the chief of police in this town. There has been a spate of prank calls, 911 calls for fakeries, and I've had it up to here with it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this if it is the last thing I ever do. And if I find out it was you, it's going to be the last thing you ever did.
Yeah, so I own the local eatery in town. My name is Gwendolyn. And there's this kid who just keeps running in and asking to pick up orders when the orders haven't been made yet. And it's getting kind of ridiculous because it's taking away from all of my good customer service. So I don't even know what to do anymore.
So my mom keeps sitting on her cell phone all day, and I'm just like, what is she doing? Why won't she pay attention to me? I haven't eaten in 2 days. So I decide to go to the local restaurant where I like to order prank food. I don't know. It's kind of fun. And I say, hey, you got anything for Seymour Butts? And then the lady gets all annoyed, but I'm like, that's hilarious. You need to get a sense of humor.
I'm sitting there having my morning cup of coffee, and then this little Jakey runs in. Oh, I knew he was gonna be trouble. He just has bad seed written all over him. And I hear him go up to the counter. He goes to that nice lady, and he says, Seymour Butts. I gotta give it to him. That one's actually pretty funny.
Seymour Butts. Oh, I always pray to hear that name because I know that's a meal that's getting made that's going to nobody. And I usually take those trimmings for myself because, hey, Seymour Butts doesn't exist, and I will take that meal from him. And so I waited for
6 times today. 6 times today, Seymour Butts. And because I provide good customer service, I always make the meals. And then what happens? Jimmy eats them. And you know what? It's getting to the point where I'm going to go out of business because I don't have any real customers except for maybe the sheriff guy.
So the whole restaurant is cracking up, and I'm like, this is awesome. Everybody gets me. So I run home, and I'm like, Mom, everybody's laughing. I finally figured it out. This is what I'm good at. Right?
Yeah, so then Jerry comes up to me and he's trying to get my attention with something, thinking about how he's found this new career in stand-up comedy or something. And one thing that I've told Jeremy all these times is that he is not going to be a stand-up comic. His father was a stand-up comic. He tried to be a stand-up comic, but whatever. That's not the point. So Jingleheimer, what?
Boy, I tell you, whoever plays these jokes, they should be like a stand-up comedian or like do improv comedy or something like that. Because they have the chops, like I must say, and like the food is great. Like I'm eating for free, so whoever this kid is.
Seymour Butts, get it? Because it's like Seymour's the name.
Want a refill on your coffee, Reginald? I'll give you a refill on your coffee. Because all he does is he sits there and he takes free coffee. And he's supposed to be helping with all the pranking. But what is he doing? He's sitting back in his chair and laughing.
My mom's still, Hey, everybody at the restaurant, I'm trying to get your attention because my mom just grabbed a knife from the knife stock thing and she's chasing me. She's drafting me. I don't know what she's gonna do.
And then I saw his mom chasing this kid around. I'm like, what is this, dinner in the round? I couldn't believe what this like theater going on. I couldn't believe it. I was rolling was going on.
He really had me going for a second.
Okay, so I admit I was a little bit angry because I was just trying to tweet something that happened to me earlier in the morning, but little Jingle wasn't letting me do anything. So yeah, I went to the back of the kitchen and took a knife out. I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, I wasn't, going after him or anything. It just had it.
Yeah, it was now getting to the point where it was just utter chaos in the restaurant. nobody was getting food, nobody was getting served, and like this crazy woman is running around with a knife in the restaurant. I'm the only one who's allowed to have knives in this restaurant, and if people don't calm down and start actually paying for their food, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's the most realistic looking fake knife I ever seen. Did you get that at like a joke store?
All this excitement got me a wee bit peckish, and the kid was getting chased around with a knife. So the only thing I could do was I called up the restaurant myself, and I called in the Seymour Butts order because I needed to eat. I couldn't do
Seymour
it.
Butts, he said it again. He said it
The sky is falling or something.
And scene. For our next game, we're going to have Lex, Farley, and Navdeep playing this game. And for this one, they are going to be singing their way through the scene in a game called ABC Opera. They are going to sing a cappella, no musical accompaniment, because none of that syncs well on Zoom. So what's going to happen is every line of the scene, every line they sing will start on the next letter of the alphabet. So if in the chat you want to throw a letter of the alphabet you want it to start on, we'll get that from you in just a moment. But the other thing, which is already in the chat, is I asked people what is for real, a action movie about their job. And I like this one. This will be Teaching Wars, Episode 4, A New Dope. So this ABC Opera will, my screen resized itself real weird.
There are still no letters in the chat, if that's what you're looking for. V.
My chat has disappeared. You'll
V.
just start on
The suggestion
V.
was V. From
Great. V. The delay between us and the chat is sometimes a few moments. But we will start on the letter V, and your suggestion is Teaching Wars, Episode 4, A New Dope.
Vagina is a word we're not allowed to say.
Why did you say it then, Eleanor?
Xerxes, I thought we were learning about Xerxes.
You all need to understand the rules before we go further.
Zip it, teach. We are in charge now. Kids rule.
Assholes, you're all assholes.
Bitch, you can't be calling us assholes.
Children, we're children. We shouldn't be using these words.
Damn, son, I am gonna play by my own rules.
Each of you is going to go to the principal.
Frick that, I'm not going to the freaking principal. You can kiss my freaking butt.
Good God. What have I done?
How have you been able to keep the peace this long?
I don't think she ever did, since I called my teacher Eleanor by her first name.
Juice with drugs used to work and no longer does.
Keep me here. You can't keep me at all.
Loser. The teacher is a loser. Kids who don't swear are losers. Losers. Losers.
Mother was right. I should have married rich.
No, you shouldn't have. You wouldn't have the greatest feeling of teaching to youth.
OMG. Why are you all complaining?
Please teach me, please.
Quietly. If you behave quietly, then maybe I can teach you.
Really? I don't think you can. You have no control over this student body.
She's trying her best. She's trying her best. Please give her and let us put her on the test.
To the test I'm going to lose.
Ugh, we still don't get to drink in school.
And see. We've got one final game for you guys in just a second. But before we do that, I just want to reiterate, this show is totally free, and we appreciate you tuning in. But if you're able, please consider making a donation to a worthy cause, such as the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. The link is on the bottom of our screen. Or was. You can also go to deathbyimprov.com to find that link, as well as additional links to some other organizations, including the theaters we normally perform at, Main Street Theater and Union County Center. They're all nonprofits, and they have means of donating there. We hope that you enjoyed the show. If you want to find out about more things we're doing in the future, both online and in person when all this comes to an end, be sure to follow us on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube right here, follow us on Instagram, and of course, check out deathbyimprov.com. For our last game, I just need you guys to throw into the chat. I've got a few to start, but feel free to throw a few more ideas in there of just strange objects you might have either around your house or at your job that hopefully you're not going to every day now. Just lists of the objects, and I'll pull some of them for this final game. It's a new game we're calling Ode to Joy, where we will be toasting an imaginary person named Joy and comparing her to objects that you provide for us. So I'm going to start with some stuff I have from my pre-filled sheet here. So we're going to start with toasting Joy, comparing her to sheet music.
Oh, it's very unfair that my face goes up there.
To Joy. Anytime I'm around her, I just feel like doing a double step.
To Joy. When she's around, it's like melodies play throughout the air.
To Joy. I could never read her, but my 8-year-old does just fine.
To Joy. She makes my heart go thump 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 thump.
To Joy. I never really understood the language she spoke.
To Joy, who, if nothing else, could always give it a rest.
To Joy. Amazing grace, how sweet.
To Joy, because every good boy deserves fudge.
To Joy. She was great, but I honestly thought she was a little flat.
Now we're going to compare Joy to stove matches.
To Joy. She's like stove matches. I can light her up anywhere.
You know, the thing about Joy is that there was always this spark between us.
Joy, I always say that you and me, we strike out.
To Joy, I'd always forget about you until I found you in the back of my closet.
To Joy. Blue tip. I don't know.
To Joy. A woman who, if you needed her, you know things have gone really, really bad.
To Joy. Every time I used her, I got in trouble with my mom.
Now we're going to do toast to Joy like lederhosen.
To Joy.
To Joy, my favorite part of European vacation. Nope. Okay, well, not. Screw you, Joy. I never went anyway.
And that's our show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, one more.
Ending on a glitch like all Zoom calls tend to do. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back online, I'm sure, in a couple of weeks. Again, check out our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube for all that information. Thank you. You've been wonderful. Bye.
Yeah.